Trumbull here with Kirkland Police Department and Behind the Badge Foundation Law Enforcement Family Network Flashlight Series. Today we're going to be hearing from School Resource Officer Mike Mendez, and we're going to be talking about internet security for your teens. A lot of us are online nowadays, especially doing online classes, so let's talk about a little bit about how we're going to keep our teens safe.
Hi, thank you for joining me. I just wanted to have a brief conversation for those of you at home who probably have a lot of questions about social media and the online presence that our children are going to be having, from 18-year-olds all the way down to your elementary school kids, and kind of where that access point is and the worries that some people might have, whether you're law enforcement or not, of how to try and alleviate some of the worries that you may have for your children. I'm a school resource officer in the city of Redmond. So I try and stay up to date on your current apps, your current websites, any kind of social media platform that especially teenagers are using, since I am in the high school, to be aware of the dangers and some of the useful ways that we can actually utilize the apps and the social media platforms they use, whether it be TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, which a lot of your kids aren't using right now. That's more for the adults. They're moving at a much faster rate than you might think. So the way I would picture it is, our children, especially teenagers, we're thrust into a digital world, and that's what their futures are going to kind of be expecting of them, is how to map their way through social media and how to use online sources. And we just kind of gave them the keys to do this without actually giving them any instruction. And I think one way to approach that is to have a conversation with your child about social media, about the dangers, talking about harassment, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, the things that you actually wouldn't say to someone in person, you wouldn't say online, because those are going to have the exact same effects even though they're not right in front of you. So think of it as if you're driving a car, you're teaching your kid to drive. You're not just going to throw the key on their lap, tell them to have a great day, and jump on the interstate. You need to kind of give them some sort of guideline and a roadway of how to safely meander through this endless hole that social media can present, to help alleviate the problems we're seeing today: depression, increased suicide rates, anxiety. You're going to hear a lot about social anxiety, and having an open conversation. Don't be afraid to actually learn about social media yourself as an adult. Go online and learn about these different applications. You don't have to be an expert in it. You just need to actually immerse yourself a little bit so that you can talk to your kid. So if you don't know how to use Twitter, go online and learn a little bit about it so you can have a conversation. That doesn't mean you have to create an account, but educate yourself so you can educate your kids. Different apps right now just to be aware of: Kik, WhatsApp, and that's Kik, K-I-K, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, but again, these are always evolving. So just try to educate yourself on that. Find the time of the day to actually communicate with your kids is another big one. So set aside time to actually have that conversation. And certainly not at the bottom of the list, but it's just asking your kids questions. How are they feeling? Ask them what's going on online. Ask them what's going on while they're e-gaming. If they're playing Xbox Live, how is it going? Involve yourself, so maybe they'll open up to you if there is an issue. Most children right now, it's been shown, are afraid to actually approach an adult to tell them that they've been harassed or been bullied online. So creating some sort of bond that you can develop and some trust with your child can be huge in just getting the information that you need.
Hi everyone, Tracy here. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more videos on the Behind the Badge Foundation Law Enforcement Family Network Flashlight Series. You can also learn more about Behind the Badge Foundation on our website, Facebook, and Instagram pages at BehindTheBadgeFoundation.org. Thank you for joining us in Finding Our Together.